Hey guys, what's going on? I'm going to do a very, very quick live stream. I don't even know if anybody will jump on. I thought I might go earlier today, but I didn't get to it. So we have well, it was a breakfast brew day. It's now in the afternoon, but I'm doing two brews, all for our Oktoberfest party. Hey, Painted the Roses Red, what's going on? How are you? Good to see you. This is going to be a really quick one. I'm solo today. Andy's brewing at his house later on this weekend for our Oktoberfest party in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tomorrow. We got our other beers brewed, but we got to get some more brewed. So today was my day to brew. I'm doing a maple bourbon stout, which is right there. Let me show you. Hey, good. That's awesome, Painting the Rose Red. I'm glad you could join me. I'm sorry, it's kind of impromptu. Can you see that? I wish you could smell it. That's a maple bourbon stout, which right now is just a stout. But I'm getting that up to a boil. And then I've already mashed out a coconut brown ale. So I've got to pick up kids today from school, so I'm kind of doing this in stages. But I said I would get on live, and I want to do that at least for a little bit. I don't think many people will come on. But, you're here, so that's great. I appreciate it. So we haven't gone live in a while on 21090, and we've just been really busy with some stuff for our families and the end of summer and beginning of school, but we're getting there. Don't worry, I promise you. We've got some really fun stuff coming on the channel. We'll be starting back up the Cellar series. Modern Day Tech, hey, what's up, buddy? How are you? Beautiful day outside, isn't it? Oh, it's a great day to brew, so I'm brewing 2 beers in one time. It's a little bit challenging. That's why I haven't really gone live all morning like I planned. But I wanted to at least come on for a bit to say hi. So, hope you're still there. Anyway, like I said, we got a lot of big things coming up on the John Brooks. There's a good supporter right there. What's up, buddy? How are you, man? Haven't seen you in a while. I haven't seen a lot of people in a while. Unfortunately, we have not live streamed in a while. So, thank you, John Brooks, for hitting that live. Great supporter there. Anybody that doesn't know John Brooks, please pick him up. I appreciate you hitting that thumbs up. It really helps us. We will be going live soon, probably more often, 2 times at least a month. We're going to get everything back on track. We have a big November plan, and October really, but November is going to be big for us. So just stay tuned for that, I promise you. But I'm brewing today, and this is for our big Oktoberfest party in 2 weeks. So I'm brewing a maple bourbon stout. It's hopefully going to be good. I've never brewed with bourbon or maple syrup. So I'm soaking a pound of oak chips in Evan Williams white bourbon for about a month. I'm going to throw them into the keg once we put it in the keg. Actually, I'm going to throw it in the secondary. And then I've also got a quart of all-natural straight maple syrup from a maplery out in Allegheny County, Western Maryland, that I'm going to put in as well. Make it that sort of breakfast stout. It's all good. Other than that, Andy's going to be brewing his Pour Some Pumpkin on Me pumpkin ale, which is a very big favorite of everyone who comes to our party, and his I Saw Red Rye Double IPA. That's happening soon. So we're going to have all the favorites. We have some new beers. We got some friends coming. Jeff, he's brewing another beer. Maybe Danny. Everybody, it's going to be a fun time. Monica, Tia, Moni Arts. Hey, it's a brew day. I'm quickly getting on. Sorry this wasn't really planned. I wanted to do a real... we had the computer up, everything set, but I was very stressed with doing 2 beers at a time by myself, and I really got to make sure I'm on top of things so nothing bad happens. This is my only chance to brew these 2 beers in the next 2 weeks, so I had to make sure everything was buttoned up. So you can see right there, that is the stout. I'm getting that up to temperature to boil, and you do that for an hour. This is the easy part, really. I'm done mashing both beers. That's the hard part. Boiling's easy. Anybody can do that. So that's why I figured I'd go live now while I have some easier things. Peanut Butter 524, that's right, happy Friday. What's going on? Thanks so much for joining us. I appreciate, we got 6 people, 7 people in. I like it. I didn't expect anybody to really come on. We haven't been on in so long. Rob93. Whoa, man, what is going on? I haven't seen you in a while. Sorry we've been out of action for a while, but I hope you're doing well, buddy. How are those fish tanks? Man, it's been a while since I've talked to you. Monica, it is a nice day to brew. It's always a good day to brew, but especially when you have beautiful skies like that. Can you see that? Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. That's about as good as it gets. We brew in some bad weather, no doubt about that. So again, I'm watching that. I'll show it to you a little bit. Big thing here is you can't boil over. That's a big problem. And I'm using my smaller kettle here because I've got the other brew in the bigger kettle, so I gotta really watch it on boil over. On my way with my cup. Come on over. This won't be ready for 2 weeks, but we got other 2 1090 brews on tap. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Rob, it's great to see you again, man. I hope it's going well. I haven't been on your channel a while. I haven't been on many. I've been really busy with back to school and family stuff, but we're getting back in the saddle. I promise you guys, everybody, October and November are gonna be big for us. So we've got some really cool things planned. We'll be going live more often. Really gonna be, hey guys, hit the thumbs up for me, please. I'd really appreciate it, really helps us. I don't know how long I'll be on, but I at least wanted to come on a little bit because I posted that yesterday that I would come on live from this brew day. Yeah, no worries, but I know. Have you I haven't seen Brandon and Trish on Craft Beer Pours in a while. Again, I haven't seen their lives. I haven't seen many people's lives, but I know they're starting to do it again. I hope they're doing well with the new baby. Have you been on their lives, Rob? I feel bad. I haven't really been on their lives. I know they've been going more often. I see the alerts sometimes, but with the kids and school, I got a high schooler. I'm helping him with school. It's kind of difficult. I got to make sure I check my temps here. Again, look. Can you see that? 185. I don't know if you can see that. That tells me what the temperature is. 212 is boiling, so they are good. Perfect. That's good. That's what I thought. I've seen like Instagram. Everything looks like it's going well, and they're back in the saddle. What is everybody doing for the weekend? Hopefully some big plans. It's fall. Drinking some good beers. Here's my schedule. What I had to do for the mashing. It's a mess in here too. I didn't clean up, so I apologize. Is it cheaper making your own beer? Yes, it is cheaper, but it's cheaper because see all that back right there? I buy everything in bulk and split it up and store it. So when you do that, yes, it is cheaper. It's about the same if you don't buy it in bulk. There's no difference, but it's like a hobby, and it's sort of cool that you can make your own recipes and say, hey, I made that. So yeah, exploring with Carl. I love that channel. It's a great channel. He's out exploring right now. Carl, where are you? Great channel. I love his channel. Where are you right now, Carl? Love to know where you're exploring, and I assume a video will be up soon with that. I got to keep an eye on this because I cannot. From the UK. Well, cheers. I'm sure it's probably time. You're out exploring a little late then. It's probably getting late. Time to have a beer, I guess. I can't drink today right now because I've got kids. I got to go pick up. Just picked up my first grader, and now I got to go pick up my high schooler in about 2 hours. So first grader had a half day today. So I stuck in the morning, took off, and got the mash done on 2 beers. Now I'm boiling it. So I'll boil 1 before I pick up the high school. Anyway, it's kind of weird, I guess, vlogging or going live from your phone. I haven't done that in a long time. We usually do it through the computer. You want to learn how to brew peanut butter 524? It's not hard. The best way I would say, hey Griffin, how are you? Place in Wales, UK, looks good tomorrow. Oh, that's awesome. Exploring, Carl. That sounds really cool. If you want to learn to brew, here's my tip for you. That's my hand gets in the way. Get a kit, and they're the best way. Everybody starts with kits. It's like a boxed cake, right? Before you become a baker and make all your cakes, you're probably going to bake with a boxed cake. There are beer kits that have everything for you in it. The recipes, you just follow it. You need to get a few supplies, but not much, and you can brew your own beer. It's really, really the way to go. Then you learn how to kind of do everything, and then you kind of manually upgrade to, doing your all-grain own recipe. So it's kind of what we did, and we've been brewing for 3 years. And once you do that, you're good. Let me just change this. I gotta make sure I do not go over. Kids can make you cray, but you got that right, Monica. I have 3 boys, and it is crazy around here sometimes, but I wouldn't change it for the world. Yes, if you want to brew, we're going to actually, if we ever have time, we want to start a series called How To, where we show people who are interested in brewing how you would start brewing by getting the kits, where you get the kits, what equipment you would need. I think that would be a good video because we've had that request so many times, like, oh, I want to brew, but I don't really know how to. And honestly, the best way is go on YouTube, watch other people. There's other videos out there, but we might want to do that. Start a, how-to on brewing beers. Monica has no kids. Well, I get you. Well, you know, it's definitely they keep you on your toes, Monica. There's no doubt about it. So we're at 200. This thing's gonna start boiling soon. Vodka. Griffin, what are you talking about vodka? Did I miss something? Because you have kids, you drink vodka or what? Anyway, there's all my kids' stuff. Look, see, I'm in the garage. So we're at 202 degrees. So that starts boiling at 212. Anyway, if you guys have not, please hit that like button. Let me know you enjoy this. I'm so glad to be on just for a little bit, talk to you guys while I'm getting this up to temperature. You brew vodka? You do? Oh, well, that's distilling. Have not done that. Probably will never do that. You brew vodka, so you distill it, I guess, or whatever. Or a video on how to find friends that are awesome brewers and get them to know. That's true. That is, yeah, that's not, sort of like you don't want to own a boat. You basically just want to know somebody who does. You want to know somebody who brews. I get that. We have our bar. We have people over all the time. We're throwing this Oktoberfest party. We have probably 30 people over, and they get to drink all of our beer. But that's okay. We like that one. Anyway, I got to really watch this because we're getting close to temp for boiling. And if this thing boils over, we're going to have a hell of a mess on our hands. What else is going on out there? What's everybody's plans for the weekend? Hopefully, some fun things. Yeah, Monica, that was pretty funny. Monica, I wish we would get to the point where we could share it with everybody. I don't know where you live. We're in Maryland, so we've met some people though through this channel that live in Maryland that we've become friends with, and a few of them have come to the Oktoberfest party. They'll brew beers, other brewers mainly. So it's pretty cool. I love meeting everybody. I've gone to a few sort of collaborating events, and Ozark Mountain Goats Brewer's Best is a pretty good kit. There you go. So what he just said there, Ozark's Brewer's Best is kind of how everybody starts. There's a few out there, Northern Brewer, Brewer's Best, Midwest Supplies. There's a bunch of places online that have their own kits. Brewer's Best has a ton of them. And that was our first kit, was a Brewer's Best kit. And that basically is like a boxed cake. You're in California. Well, Monica, it's all right. But yeah, so there you go. There's one of the kicks. Brew and Jagger? Brew and Jagger. You saying Jägermeister? What are you saying? I'm not sure. You won me over. That's funny. I appreciate you being on here, Monica. That's awesome. Anyway, so we will have a bunch of stuff coming out soon, guys, for our Oktoberfest. We have this party in 2 weeks. You'll see a video eventually of that. We've got a bunch of fun things with bourbon and whiskey, and if you like 80s rock, like we do, you'll love this new series we have coming out. Sorry, what did you just say, Monica? I just missed it. I don't understand this phone. It just went away. Okay, there. Whoop. And you are in Maryland too. I know another cool guy who is in Maryland. 2 friends. Hey, there you go. Yeah, we live in Maryland. Yep. It's not a huge state, but there's a lot of people actually, especially in Central Maryland. Definitely a lot of people. So I gotta get this up to temperature, and then start boiling. I will probably maybe check in later again. I can't hold my arm like this the whole time. I just wanted to come on for a little bit because, again, I said I would, and you know, I felt bad that I hadn't yet, but I could not go live with the amount of stuff I had to do. You're in Texas. How hot is it down in Texas? I'm curious. Peanut Butter 524. Is it really hot? I'm just wondering if it's this year a Bourbon County full lineup. Yes, Beer Geek Holland. We are going to be getting, hopefully, I'm not sure we'll get the proprietors. That's only in the Chicago area. But we have some plans and some contacts. Oh, good. We're boiling. So I got to really watch this. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. We are boiling. Hey, can somebody just tell me? I don't know how to do this. What time is it right now? Eastern Standard Time. What time would it be? Somebody let me know. Type in the chat. But anyway, back to Bourbon County. We will have a full lineup and a bunch of other beers that are bourbon related. What time is it? Somebody 1:07. Perfect. Thank you. So at 2:07, I gotta cut this off. So I'm gonna write that on my board here. Boil off at 2:07. Whoa. Sorry, guys. Yeah. All right. And Perfect, thank you. So now I have to add hops in like 10 minutes. And I'll keep you there. We'll go another 10 minutes. We'll try to at least. Sorry. And so let's see. Hey, Unofficial Bucket List family, what's going on? Thank you for joining me. We're brewing 2 beers today for our big Oktoberfest party. That's in 2 weeks. Right now we're brewing beer. See the boil? See it popping up? That's a soft boil. I gotta really watch it right now because it can boil over right when you start to hit that boil temperature. It's not a vigorous boil yet, but it'll get there. See, look, oh, there it is. There's the boil. So you do that for 60 minutes. You throw in hops throughout the way, and you got beer. You add yeast, beer. Boom, that quick. It's not hard. 4 things in beer. Water, the main ingredient. Malted barley, hops, and yeast. That's it. That makes beer. Everybody thinks it's so difficult. Now you can put a lot of other things in beer, but those are the 4 things that are always in beer no matter what. All right, so I gotta watch this. See how it's foaming up? You gotta watch that. I want that to go away. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Yep, we're boiling. See, that's the problem. You gotta watch that. Bring that down a little bit. See how that was boiling up? You see that? We don't want that. That's a bad thing. See, if I was sitting there and chatting with you and missed that, whoop, all the way over, you got a heck of a mess on your hands. You gotta really watch that. There we go. That looks good, right? That's a stout. Ooh, it's gonna be so good. I'm gonna put maple syrup in it. It's actually got oats in it too, like an oatmeal stout. So it's sweet, and I'm gonna put maple syrup in it, like natural maple syrup right from a mapery. It's not the stuff you buy in the store. This is like the pure stuff. And then you soak it on a bed of bourbon barreled oak chips. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Going to buy my beer now. Yum. There you go, Explorer Carl. Go get a nice, English brown ale or something. That'll be good. I love my English porter stouts. I love English beer. I love dark malts. I love brewing dark malts. So very cool. Very cool. Simmer. What's that, Griffin? I didn't see what you said. I'm sorry. Throw some ribs. Throw some ribs in there. You can probably cook with this. Yeah, no doubt. One thing you don't want to do is burn your beer. So you gotta make sure. See, you got a nice boil going. There we go. So at 1:17, I need to throw in the first hop. So we'll do that at 1. Somebody tell me if you can stay on when it's 1:17. Who's gonna be my timekeeper? 1:17. I need to throw in the first hop addition, which is 1 ounce of Northern Brewer. Really good hop. Here's the hops right here. I'll show it to you. You can see it. Can you see that? Let me see it. There they are. Little hop pellets. Let me get in my hand. Whew. It's boiling up. Let me show you. Look. That's what they look like. It's crazy, doesn't it? Uh-oh. Hey, Gordy Bobs just shared it. Thank you, Gordy Bobs, for sharing that out, man. I don't know if Gordy Bobs is on here. He is an amazing, I didn't see Gordy Bobs, but he just shared out my stream. Gordy Bobs is a YouTuber that in the morning here in the States always goes live. And if you want to meet other amazing creators, you're going to want to be on his stream every morning. Especially, I don't know on the weekends, but definitely during the week. Every morning he is live, and you can meet a ton of awesome creators. So, Gordy Bobs, thanks for pushing that out. I appreciate that. Do you sell your beer? That would need a liquor license, or no? I make it to drink it. It's a lot, but there's enough professional breweries around here that if you want to open up your own brewery, you need a ton of money and capital, and I don't have that. So this is like a hobby, and the YouTube thing is a way for us to kind of have fun with it, right? We have big things. We're hoping to grow the YouTube channel. That's our goal. It's stuff though, man. You grow, and then you kind of hit that plateau. It's like, oh, we're gonna do so well and get so big, and you're like, gosh, this is really hard, right? You guys all know it. It's not easy at all. Not easy at all. I'm sorry, did I miss people in the chat? I know I hit a thumbs up if you come in. I know it's a small group. Kind of doing this off the whim here. There we go, that's what it looks like, guys. There you go, look at that. What did I miss here? Ian, oh, I missed Ian. What's going on, buddy? Let's make it. Make it to drink it. That's what I do, make it to drink it. That is tough, Griffin. GT Local 4 Seasons. Going to the Local 4, I don't know what that means, Griffin, I'm sorry. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't, I'd appreciate it if you do. 6 people in the chat. There's Ann, what's going on? Look, this is the wort, now it's boiling, the mash is done. I got a stout going there, that's gonna be a maple bourbon stout. And then I got a coconut brown ale right there. That's the wort from that. That'll go on the burner after that's done. I'm doing 2 beers in 1 day. So hope everybody's having a great. Hey, Dr. Hans, I used your thing today. I'm brewing a stout and a brown ale. In both cases, I put late editions of my roasted malts in, and it works beautifully. I get the color, I still get the roast, and no astringency. I'm making a maple bourbon stout. Have you ever, hey Dr. Hans, have you ever brewed with bourbon chips? I'm soaking oak barrel chips, or just oak chips, in bourbon right now for about a month, and I'm also throwing maple, organic, natural maple syrup on this beer. I've got some ideas, but I'm wondering if you ever brew with any of them, and what are some tips for those 2 things? Hey, Arizona Thomas Todd, how are you? Now we're getting some people in here. All right, Next TV. I just met him, I think, yesterday. Cool channel. Love the food that you have. Some really cool creators. Thanks for everybody coming in. Awesome. Yeah, Dr. Hans, let me know if you've brewed with either maple syrup and or bourbon, like sort of oak chips soaked in bourbon barrels. I was going to put the oak chips that are soaking in a muslin bag and put it in the secondary, and then I was going to kind of soften or lighten up the syrup with some water, boiled water, just because I'm worried that I'm put it right in the keg. I'm worried that it's going to go straight down and clog up my dip tube on my keg. So I want that maple flavor, but I got to make sure when it's going in cold, I don't want that yeast to be activated again and consume all the sugars on the syrup. Anyway, 7 people, 7 likes, the thumbs up. Brewing 2 beers today. There's Gordy Bobs. Hey, there is Gordy Bobs. Wow, it's an honor to have you finally on a live stream. This guy right here, if you want to meet people, he's from the UK. Every morning here in the States on the East Coast, he goes live. I always try to check him out because 1, he's a great host, and 2, there's always a lot of great creators on there that you'll meet and get great support. So cheers to you, Gordy Bobs. Thanks so much for joining. Wow, that's please check out all the great creators. Not a lot, but please check out Gordy Bobs. You will be hooked up with a lot of great creators. No doubt about it. Love to see all that. Awesome, guys. What else is going on? I got a couple of people from over the pond. What's going on in England, in UK? Hopefully everybody's having a good time. I haven't used oak chips yet, so yeah, I want that. Think of this beer is going to be. I want the sweetness from it, but I'm also want that. Think of KB. I don't know if you ever tried CBS from Founders. It's a breakfast stout. It's got big maple, but then it also has bourbon flavors sort of going together. So that sweet and sort of not pungent, but powerful bourbon flavor. I want them going together, cutting in through the roasted malts. Trying to do like a breakfast stout with bourbon. Put it that way. There's oatmeal. This is like an oatmeal stout that's going to have maple syrup. And maybe too much. This could be a miserable fail, but that's how you find out about things. I'm trying to emulate like a CBS. Yeah, I want the sweetness of the maple syrup. I do want that. Definitely want that. All right, what time? Can somebody tell me what time it is? This was my timer, and I'm using it to live stream. Because at 1:17, I need to put in my first ounce of Northern Brewer hops. Anybody tell me what time it is? Eastern Standard Time. So what is it? I'm on East Coast time. So we started the boil at 1:07. At 1:17, it is 1:16. All right, cool. 1 more minute. That works. Oh, you can see the time when you know what? I can see the time on your comments. So just comment, and I can see the time. Keep commenting. I love it. Again, sorry this wasn't earlier. Sorry it's not going to probably be longer. Oh, the smell of hops is absolutely the best thing in the world. I wish they would make I should probably do that. I should make a line of car fresheners that smell like various hops. 1:17. All right, so I'll show you guys. Here we go. 1 ounce of Northern Brewer going into the boil. And once this happens, oh man, this garage, this brew shed, what I call it, oh, I wish we had smell-o-vision. It smells so dang good. Now that thing they go crazy when the hops go in there. I don't use any bags. I'm gonna turn that down just a bit. Sometimes it makes it go crazy. So there we go. The hops in at 50 minutes. And I have one more addition, I think at 20 or 30. But the hops are not the star of this stout. There's no doubt about it. The star of this is definitely the bourbon. We've got Evan Williams white labels. I've been soaking those oak chips for a month. Better get some bourbon flavor in this beer. And then the other thing that is the maple syrup from a maplery here in Western Maryland. Turn that back up a little bit. Whew. Have a nice boil here, right? Gotta go. Oh, thanks so much, Exploring Carl. Can't wait to see where you're at today. Can't wait for the video. Thanks for coming in. We have 12 people in here. I've tried TBS. If you want the sweet, you wouldn't add syrup. I know, but I understand that. But if I add the sugars after I secondary this, I'm pulling it off the yeast. I know there's will be some yeast in the actual beer. Won't it also, I'm putting it right in the keg, and it'll be so cold that the yeast could not start consuming those sugars, right? It wouldn't activate. What's up, Ben? What do you need? You need something online? All right, guys, you're gonna come inside with me for a second. All right, what do you want? Here's my son, Ben. Everybody say hi, Ben. Ben, say hi. Hi. Look, he's eating Chick-fil-A. All right, what do you want?
More ketchup.
More ketchup? All right, see? Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Inside look to our house here. Ethan's what? Gamer TV?
Yeah, but I want ketchup.
All right.
No,
Say hello, 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 everyone. There's my 6-year-old. My star.
1A.
He's in 1A. Hold on, I'm gonna put this down, guys. Sorry. I can't get this open. Say hi to everybody, Ben. There's my son. Look at his 2 front teeth. Where are they, Ben?
Down.
I can't get this open, buddy. Let me get another one.
Oh, we just got another comment.
Talk to everybody, Ben. There's people from England on here,
What?
from Sweden. Yeah. Isn't it crazy?
How are they watching?
They're watching it through YouTube. Isn't that cool? There you go, buddy. There's your ketchup. All right, I'll be in. I'm going to end this in. Say bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's my 6-year-old. I got a 14-year-old and also a 3-year-old. All boys. All right, Ben, I'll be right back in. So he got off school early today. He's a good kid. He'll sit there and read or do his coloring book or do his crafts or watch YouTube. He's watching YouTube. All right, depends on the temp and the yeast, but fermentation will most likely continue only slower. Drink it fast. Okay, I'm not bottling it. It's all keg. It's for a party that's going to be in 2 weeks, so it's going to get consumed in 1 day. So I'm going with that. That's the only way. Hey, Hans Runke from Norway. Cheers, happy weekend. That's amazing. I love that. You get people from all walks of the earth. Free spirits living, wonderful. Man, hit that like. Good to see you guys. I'm brewing a beer. Look, there's a stout right there. We're boiling the beer. Sean Smith, what's going on? How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. I got to do the next edition of Hops. Let's see, where are we at here in the boil? With 20 minutes left, so I got another half hour, so 47. So at 47, somebody let me know. I'll probably be off this by then. How is everybody? 14 people in there. That's amazing. See, I wasn't gonna go. I was supposed to go live this morning, but I was mashing 2 beers at one time, which is not easy. I had to put toasted coconut. I cooked coconut for my coconut brown ale. I was doing that at the same time. I couldn't go live. I just had too much to do. Now that I'm in the boil, Dr. Hans, any other brewers out there, you'll know that's kind of the easy thing. Boiling, you just sit there and add hops. It's the easiest thing there is. So this is when I can go live. So I'm trying to do it. Rajay, what's up, buddy? How are you, man? I promise you, we are going to get to your state series video. Will be uploaded eventually. We're getting back to it. We've been away for a while. I know Rajay has probably got some fun plans this weekend. Are you going live? Whoa! Who just gave a $10 super chat? I didn't see that, but something just popped up. Monica, thank you so much. You have no idea how much that means to me and Andy. It really helps us. Wow, that is so nice of you. I can't thank you enough. That is just amazing. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. Amazing. Thank you so much. Oh, somebody else is. I hate how it goes away. How do I get the chat back? I'm not used to doing this on the phone, so I apologize in advance. Again, Monica. Wow. I can't thank you enough. May go live in a bit from a brewery. Oh, Rajay, I can't wait to see that. What brewery? Dilly Dilly. Thank you, Monica. Mexi TV, you getting that good food truck that you had that last video on where you ate that awesome burrito? I want some of that food. That food truck looked amazing. And then the other food truck, which is a produce stand, looked amazing too. Monica's the timekeeper. There we go. So at 1:47, I need to add the next hops. But Monica, again, $10 super chat. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough for that. That's amazing. Cool. Hey, if you guys haven't seen, we just uploaded a video, I guess 2 days ago now, which was a collaboration between Jameson Whiskey over there in UK and Heavy Seas, our pretty much biggest brewery here in Baltimore. It was their loose cannon aged in whiskey. So an IPA that was actually aged in Irish whiskey barrels, and it's phenomenal. The can releases today. I can't get there because I have kids and I'm brewing, but check that video out. That beer, if you can trade for it, oh, that's a good beer right there. That is a fantastic beer. Uh-oh, did it blow up my... No, good. Whew. Man, almost blew out my... Can't have that happen. Yep, hold on guys, I gotta put you down. Blew out my... Dang. I'll be right back, don't go anywhere guys. I'm sorry. The wind just blew out my flame, that's a bad thing. It's not a good thing at all. That's why I need to do electric brewing. Alright, let me get back going. Hold on, please don't go anywhere. Sorry. Yeah, that stinks. That killed my boil right there. I just happened to hear it. Alright, coming back. That's the thing of brewing. Dang it. The wind came in and blew out my propane tank. Anyway, happy Friday to yeah, there you go. Mexi TV, unofficial bucket list family. That's too funny. Yeah, it's too funny. That's, yeah, it's not funny. I gotta make sure that gets back up. Still boiling. Yeah, well, it'll start boiling in 2 seconds. Yeah, it's back to boiling again. Luckily, I heard it and got to it real quick. Oh, Dr. Hans, you have to leave. Thanks so much for stopping in, buddy. We'll be going live more. If you love, Dr. Hans is probably the best home brewing channel out there, I think. If you like home brewing, you need to follow Dr. Hans. Great guy. He's over in Sweden. Anyway, okay, that got the heart rate going. Going live and see something happens. That's great YouTube right there. So now it's back to boil. Can you see? There it is. Not bad, right? We're getting there. Backyard gardening, happy Friday! What's going on? We're brewing 2 beers today. Right now I got a boil going with a stout. It's a maple bourbon stout. It will be a maple bourbon stout. Hopefully everybody's checking everybody out. We got some really cool channels on here. We had Gordy Bob's on here earlier, Dr. Hans. Everybody's on here now, 11, 12 people. Hit that thumbs up if you can, Backyard Gardening, Ruthie and Author Adventures. Hopefully you guys are checking everybody out. It's so cool to see people, especially that we just connected with, come on our live stream. I really love that. Thanks so much. Old Norse Brewer, what's going on, guys? Cheers to Friday. We're brewing 2 beers today. What's boiling right now, look at that boil, huh? Is what will be a maple bourbon stout. And then I also mashed earlier this morning, that is a coconut brown ale. And that'll go on the boil after this is done. So these are all for our Oktoberfest party 2 weeks from tomorrow. Which I don't know if we'll go live from because we tried that last year. And after you've been partying all day, it's not probably the best thing to jump on YouTube. But we'll see. We'll definitely do a video from it, so you'll get to see all that cool stuff. And we're boiling now. Don't want to scorch it. Selena Red, hello! I love seeing people come in. How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Happy Friday to you. Masters S, help me out. Help you out. What do you need help with, Master S? You had me at maple and coconut. Yeah, these 2 beers are, well, I've never brewed this one beer, but this coconut brown ale is the best beer I do. Everyone loves it. It is so good. I toast, in the whole recipe, 3 pounds of organic toasted coconut. Some goes in the mash, some goes in the secondary, and some goes in the cake. So it's really, really cool. Now I'm losing power on my phone. Luckily I have. Sorry, I got to do that. Okay. Jacob Downey, what's going on? Cheers, man. How are you? Hope all is well. Thank you again so much for that super shot. Awesome. So at 1:47, we're going to throw in our next set of hops. And then I only have then 20 minutes and that's done. And I have to go pick up my 14-year-old from high school. So this weekend I'm going to make some wine with my grapes. Backyard gardening. So what kind of grapes do you make your wine with? Me and Andy have always talked about maybe making wine. I'm curious how hard that is. I mean, you just add the juice and you add the yeast. Is there any other process into that? Do you add sugar or what? I don't know. What kind of grapes? Help me understand that. Let me know. I would love to understand how you make wine. So with brewing beer, you gotta mash in grains at a certain temperature and let that sit for an hour, and then you drain that wort out, and you got to boil it for an hour and add in hops and then add in yeast, and 2 weeks later you got beer. But it's a different process. 11 people, 15. Yeah, hit that thumbs up. Wow, I'm so glad there's people on here. I didn't actually know. I'm going by my phone. Usually we have the computer and lights. I didn't have time for any of that. But I did say yesterday that we would go live, and I didn't do it this morning, and I felt really bad. Because I like going live. I like talking to you guys. Jacob Downey, I planted 2 vines last night, backyard gardening. Wow, that's so. Jacob Downey, you do you make wine as well? How do I not know that? I should probably know that, shouldn't I? Thumbs up, sir. Thank you. Honestly, Zell, how I missed you coming in. Thank you for the thumbs up. How are you? Happy Friday. We're brewing 2 beers today for our Oktoberfest party in 2 weeks. So, I've been busy this morning. Annie's brewing beer later this weekend. We couldn't brew together this time. So, it is what it is. Just gotta watch its temperature. Hope everybody's having a great start to their weekend. If you're over across the pond, it's Friday night. Hopefully you're having a nice pint or 2 or whatever you choose to drink. And we're just starting. It's gonna be a glorious weekend here on the East Coast. It finally feels like fall. It was like 95 degrees here 2 days ago. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Backyard Garden, say hi to Mexi TV. I love how you guys are meeting everybody. That's awesome. That's awesome. Ruth and Officer's Adventures. Are you boiling it down? So you boil it for an hour, and it does come down a little bit. I'll lose about a gallon. There was 7 gallons of what we call wort in there, and it'll come down a little bit. What's up, buddy? You hear a knock? It's the wind, bud. It's the wind. Yeah, it's windy out. Yep. Say hi to everybody. There's my Ben. You see Ben? Say hi, Ben. There's my first grader, my 6-year-old. He had a half day today. So it's kind of why I'm off. What's up, buddy? Yeah. I know, right? Anyway, so you do lose some. Thank you. From Philippines. It's 1:29 a.m. Whoa. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate that. Ah, man, that's so cool that people in Philippines or Sweden, everywhere across the world. I love YouTube. Just add some sugar, nothing. Even yeast. You don't even add yeast? So it's just natural fermentation? How long does that take for the wine? I'm curious. That's got me curious. I thought there would be some yeast. That's how we do that with beer. I assume it's a natural fermentation. I can't believe we got a scuba shot. That was so cool. Thank you so much for that again. $10. That's amazing. I love that. 15 thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. I'm only going to be in here for a little bit longer. Kind of wanted to do it while I'm at the boil. And in between getting kids. How to get a kid. My Ben right there. How to get him at oldest son's in high school at 2:30. So got a little bit of time getting a boil in between getting kids. So I wanted to come on and say hi. Hope everybody's doing good. You guys like these live streams from here? We will be doing more live streams, I promise. We both have families. It's very hard for both of us to get together and do that, but we love connecting with you guys. I love live streaming. I wish we could do it more. We love making videos too, but to me there's something about live streaming. You can connect with creators and really feel like you kind of get to know them better. So that's what we're doing. Good. Ben's Brew, yeah. Maybe when he gets older, hopefully my kids will brew with me. But you got to be a little older. You can brew beer actually at any age, but he couldn't drink it. So hopefully when he gets older, he'll help his old man out. You know, he's only 6, so he's got some years to go. 15 more years, I guess. All right, what time is it? I got to add at 1:47. I got to add. See, it is 1:30. Oh, we got plenty of time. Latrobe first. Wait, what is that? First home rolling rock beer? What is that? Is that a beer from Latrobe, Griffin? Live streams always saw. Wait, Rod, you do great live streams. We don't do them that much. It's just hard with kids and both of us getting together. Not easy. Alcohol percentage around 10 to 14%. Seedless white grapes and also red. I don't understand though. How does it? It's just natural fermentation from natural yeast, I guess. How does that convert those sugars just by not adding any yeast? It's natural fermentation, I guess. Interesting. Monica again, thank you again for that super chat. Now you have really good live streams. I'm sorry I haven't been on more. I've been so busy with all three of my kids are in school for the first time. I got one in preschool, which isn't hard, but it's getting them there. Ben in first grade, and more importantly, my oldest has gone freshman in high school. And it's like I'm going through high school again because he's got a lot of hard coursework and he needs help with. So every night we're doing homework, and good Lord, I have an MBA. You'd think I'd be able to, that's why I'm not a teacher, I guess. But it's tough. So we've been very busy. Andy's got kids too. We'll get settled here though soon, and we'll get back on the saddle of regular uploads. And I just see Pauline Newman. Did Pauline Newman just come in? The famous Pauline Newman? If so, Pauline, how are you? So glad to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Sugar, yeast, room temperature equals 1. All right, there you go. There you go. That's not too hard then. Yeah, doing the new. I don't do new math. I learn math a certain way. And that's how I do it. It's crazy. My wife's a teacher though, so she knows how to do it that way. There's Pauline Newman. Doing great, Pauline. Making beer. It's Friday. It's a beautiful fall day finally. I hope you're doing great too. Making a stout. Hopefully everybody could check out everybody. Pauline is a great creator. Love what she does. There's the stout. That's how it's looking. Nice boil. I wish you guys could smell this. Ruthie and Author's Adventure. I think they're over in the Philippines. This is amazing. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you all for being on. I really appreciate it. I actually wasn't expecting many people to come on. And I wasn't going to go on, and I did an Instagram post saying, I'm not going live. And I said, you know what? I got to go live. I have to. I'll just pull up the phone. I haven't done it on a phone before. Glad you guys are checking each other out. Hit the thumbs up if you can. It really helps us. And we appreciate that super chat. That was amazing. We don't do it for that, but it always helps. We're trying to get a new camera. Right now we do everything with our phones, and that's problematic for some, if you all know, you guys are creators, having phones are great, but if you're really trying to do certain things, having a nice camera, that'd be so much easier. I don't know how many times we've taped something and the phone's cut out. Somebody's called. It just stops recording. Yeah, the sound doesn't work. And you've done the shoot already. Oh, it's so frustrating. So we are trying to get a camera. Still haven't gotten paid anything from YouTube. I can tell you right now, everybody tries to get monetized, and you think, monetized. AdSense doesn't pay a dang thing unless you have a viral video. I actually had a viral video on my other channel, my family channel. It was a whale. I wish I would have put it on this channel. I had 130,000 views. It was a whale breaching right outside of Ocean City. Should have put it on this channel. It had nothing to do with beer, so that's why I put it on that. I wasn't monetized. 130,000 views later. Oh well. It's the way it goes, right? Anyway, there's the beer. We've got to be... Okay, 1:35. All right, so I've got 12 more minutes. Well, I'll stay on. I'm going to stay on for an hour. This will be an hour-long stream. My arm's getting tired, but I feel like I owe it to you guys. I'm brewing 2 beers. We haven't been live in a while. I apologize for that. Andy apologizes for that. We will be doing a lot more live streaming, a lot more videos. So just hang with us. We've had a very difficult summer just with our schedules. Work, family, everything. So I appreciate everybody sticking with us. We're not going anywhere, I can tell you that right now. Just hey, Joe, what's going on? Everything's going really good. Man, it's awesome to see you, Joe. We're making tell me if you think this sounds good, a maple bourbon stout. And there's Brian from Short Circuit Brewers. I should apologize. Hey, everybody go check out Brian's channel. He's putting together a bar that is so amazing. A bar / brew basement. Brian, that bar and that whole setup, I'm jealous, man. I really am. It's amazing. Hey, Brian, have you ever brewed bourbon and maple? This stout, I'm going to eventually put in oak chips that have been soaking in bourbon for a month. And then I also have some natural organic maple syrup from a maplery out in Western Maryland that I'm going to put in the keg before I put it in the kegerator. I'm not putting it in. I don't want the yeast to convert those maple sugars into something. I want that sweetness to be in the beer, like CBS. Think of CBS. But did Woodford Reserve chips, not maple. So the chips I have, Evan Williams White Label, it's been soaking for a month. I'm going to put them in a muslin bag in a secondary. I think that's how I'm going to get the bourbon flavor. Did I miss? Hey Joe, what? That sounds delicious. Great. And the other beer I'm doing, Joe, you'd love. I mashed out 2 beers today. 2 this morning. Is a coconut brown ale. I love that beer. It's got 3 pounds of toasted coconut combined with the mash and secondary and keg. 3 pounds go in it. So that's my baby. I love that beer. Coconut brown ale. It's so good. Anyway, potassium metabat sulfate, not spelled right. Then it won't ferment the syrup. I don't know what that is. My idea with the maple syrup is I'm putting it in after the secondary, so most of that yeast is going to be falling out. I'm going to cold crash it, and I'm going to put it in the keg, which is going to go into my kegerator. It's cold. I don't think the yeast could even if there is yeast still in the beer, I don't think it would be able to consume the sugars, right? That was my idea. Being a coconut friend, that sounds delicious. Yeah, the coconut brown ale, so good. It is such a good beer. You get the big coconut. The problem is you got to drink it pretty quick because I found out I can't keep the coconut flavor that long. I do put coconut in a muslin bag in the keg, but even that loses its oomph after a while. So you got to drink it fresh. It's for the party, so it'll get drank within 24 hours. So I'm missing some chats. I'm sorry. Maryland Outdoors? Where's Maryland Outdoors? Hey, how you enjoying this weather, Maryland Outdoors? He's my neighbor here. It was like 95 degrees here 2 days ago, and it's now like 70 and beautiful and windy. It's fall weather here in Maryland. This is definitely fall weather. There's plenty. Oh, I'm sorry. What is he saying? Yeah, I know there's plenty of yeast, but what I'm thinking is if I cold crash it, all right, I'll look back. I'll get what you said because I trust you. But my idea was if it's cold crashed, so it's already cold, and I'm putting it right into my kegerator, it's going to be cold. How is the yeast going to activate again to eat up all the sugars? And the beer's going to be drank within 24 hours at a big party. So it's not going to be sitting there long. That was my idea. But I'll go back and see what you said. Missed it. Yeah, okay. Maryland Outdoors is about 5 minutes from where I live right here. He's in north of Baltimore. I'm south. Thanks for joining in, buddy. I appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Okay, what time is it? I got to add the second hops at, 1:47. Yeah, so Rod's in Kentucky, right? So you had a heat wave too. It's been ridiculous. It was October 2nd and it was like 95 degrees here. This weather's wonderful. Some crabs and beer. Well, I got the beer. Crabs do sound good. I had crabs from Gaffney's. To me, that's the best place in Maryland to get crabs. It's in Highlandtown, Maryland Outdoors. That's where you need to get crabs. I had that with my wife 3 or 4 weeks ago. They were delicious. Ben's Brew, yeah. Should be Ben's Brew. Brent's being a good boy inside. My 6-year-old is coloring and watching YouTube channels, not me. And I gotta go pick up my oldest from high school in about an hour. So trying to get this boil done, and then tonight maybe I'll come live for the second one. When I go, I might go live later. When I get back and go boil this one, maybe I'll go live again. What the heck? Why not, right? What else am I doing? I'm just sitting here watching something boil. Might as well talk to everybody here. So yeah, the next thing we have to do is just add in the rest of this Northern Brewer. It's not a very big hop, but it's kind of piney, dual purpose, herbal. Great for a stout, I thought. So 2 ounces total. Yeah, I'm gonna come back on later, hopefully. When I boil that won't be till probably like 3 or 4 o'clock. So no snow. Somebody say snow, Joe. What are you talking? Yeah, Joe lives up by Erie, right, Joe? Probably snowing up there. Stoneyard Vineyards. I didn't think I said hi to you. How you doing, buddy? Awesome to see you. Thanks so much, Ruthie and Author Adventures. I appreciate it. Really nice that you came on all the way from Philippines. I love it. Yeah, I thought so too. I've used it in some of my stouts, and that's why I went with it. For the coconut brown ale, I'm using Millennium. That has really hardly any hops in it. That's all coconut bomb and. Brian, I use a tactic with all my dark beers to, Andy just texted me and said this stream sucks. So Andy's watching now. That's funny. What was I saying? Oh, I don't put my roasted grains in until about 15 to 20 minutes left in the mash. I also batch sparge for 15 minutes, so I still get all the color and roasting notes, but I was getting astringent flavors when I was doing my stouts and sort of porters or black IPA is really where it happened. So he said, don't put your roasted malts in until later and do a late addition. And it's worked perfectly. I love it. So I don't know if you do that for your stouts, do a late addition with your roasted malts, but I swear by it. Brewing an apple cinnamon beer in the morning. Apple cinnamon beer? What? Hold on. Stoney, what kind of beer is that? And I want the recipe. That sounds awesome. Coconut water or add it? I don't know what you mean by that, but I use a lot of coconut, natural coconut. So Andy says he's brewing tonight and tomorrow night. Should Andy go live? I think everyone should say yes, because Andy he loves being live, but he's not as open as I am. Everybody say yes. We want Andy to go live from his brew day, and let's see whose is better. Woo! Andy will, of course, say his is better. Say yes. See, Andy, you're looking at that. Yeah, exactly, right. So that's what I do. All my stouts, porter, anything I'm using roasted malts in, I always do a late edition on it. See, yes, duh, yes. There you go, Andy. Yes, they want you to go live. Hope you hear that. Tonight or tomorrow, Andy may go live. So you're gonna get a lot of 21090. I like that. Andy, thumbs up. Yes, see, the people want you, Andy. The people want you. Maryland Outdoors. Okay, cool. Hey, Todd, got to get back to work. Yuck. Hey, Brian, thanks, man. Cheers. One of these days, I'm telling you, Andy and I need to make a road trip out to Ohio. I want to brew in that bar, or at least drink a beer at that bar. It's going to happen. It has to, right? Has to. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it. All right, what time is it? What is the Canadian apple? Yeah, I wanted to know, who said they were, Stoney, you're doing a Canadian cinnamon beer. Or no, apple cinnamon beer? I want to know more about that. Come on down. All right. Once we get a kitchen pass from our wives, let's do it. I'd love to. Maybe we could do a dual brew. 144. All right, we've got 3 more minutes till the final hopidation, 1 more ounces of Northern Brewer. And then I'm just 20 minutes and we're done. Yeah, if you guys, Short Circuit is, I should say, I said Dr. Hans, him and Short Circuit probably to me are the best YouTube brewing channels out there. Both extremely knowledgeable guys, both high quality, probably the highest quality video you can make. You got to check them out. Really good people too, fun guys, but they're really serious brewers. I mean, big time brewers. I'm a brewer, but nothing like Brian or Dr. Hans. I can tell you, it's like that fun. Not that they don't either. All right, there's the brew, guys. Can you see it? It smells so good. I absolutely love it. Look at it. All right, you guys gotta let me know when it's 1:47. All right, somebody post something so I can see what time it is. What do we got? What do we got? 21 thumbs up. Hey, hit a thumbs up if you haven't. 9 people in the chat. That's awesome. Thank you, guys. Somebody say something, though. Here we go. It is Mexi TV. I just wanted to come. Thanks, Mexi TV. We just hooked up with you this past week, so I appreciate you doing that. Yeah, definitely. And do you ever go live? I just hooked up with you, but if you're live, we'll try to jump on as well. So certainly come back and support you as well. So, sorry, what time is it? Somebody said just say hi. Just type hi so I can see what time it is. I really need to get a clock in here, obviously. All right, don't type anything, guys. Does anyone listen? There we go. Hi. There we go. 46. Pauline Newman, thank you. Yeah, Pauline, he is really, Brian's super knowledgeable. He's got like 16,000 subscribers, and there's a reason for that. Totally a reason for that. He is the man when it comes to electric brewing. I don't do electric brewing, obviously, but I wish I did. It's much easier than what I do. So he is the man. He's a nice guy too. He's helped us out a lot. Certainly comes and supports us, so really appreciate it. USA live stream TV channel, how are you? Good seeing you. All right, I think it's that time, right? It's 147. 147, go. Thank you, Maka. You got it. Here it is. Can you see it? There we go. All that goodness goes in there. Look at that. I wish you could smell that. I don't want to drop my phone in there. That'd be bad. Don't want a cell phone stout. I can tell you that right now. Oh, that smells good. You can't beat that, guys. Ice cider sounds good. I don't even know what ice cider is. USA live stream. What's going on? Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not the best host. I just like to have fun. Thank you, though. I appreciate the kind words, as always. Just wanted to come on live while we're brewing. Boiling up some beer here. Man, that wind. Knock it out again? No. Put that back up again. There we go. Get that boil going, right? We need a rigorous boil. All right, I'm going to go live. Stay live for maybe another 5 minutes. Stay with me, guys. But Andy will be back on live maybe tonight or tomorrow from his brew day. I'm definitely going to be back on live from my second sort of beer that I'm brewing, which is the Coconut Brown Ale. I'll talk more about that and that. So that'll be later on this evening. We're gonna have a lot from Drew 1090. I really appreciate it. Let's go 5 more minutes. We'll get an hour live stream in. I'll feel a lot better about myself that I didn't neglect you guys because I felt like that. I said I would be on this morning. Autumn Wind Brews Best. Yeah, that's right. Autumn Wind Brews Best Ben's Brew. Yeah, it is Ben and Autumn. There's Ben again. What's up, buddy? Oh, turn it off? Okay. Okay. I may have to end the stream now. He's got to go to the bathroom. So that's live YouTube. Guys, thank you so much for being with me for 55 minutes. I appreciate it. Andy says he's scared now, but he's going to go live. I'm going to hold him to it. It's very easy, Andy. You just talk to the camera. You love talking. But I got to get my Ben. He's got to go. So I will see you back later on tonight. Andy will be on either tonight or tomorrow. Cheers, everybody. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. See you later. Guys. All right. Take care. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't. Bye-bye now. Oops, sorry.